Floor seats for the Knicks. Couple models blowing kiss. They don't even want to pick.
The reality is we see peaceful protests launching in Los Angeles.
Get your hands off these poor people. They're just trying to live their lives, man. Trying to live their lives.
The vast majority of protesters and demonstrators are peaceful.
Turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn.
They're saying that they have it under control.
Things are under control. Peaceful protests are taking place.
So as the media continue to lie, the mayor of LA keeps on trying to twist the narrative. Let's hear what she's got to say.
A week ago, everything was peaceful in the city of Los Angeles and in all of the representatives behind me in their cities as well. Things began to be difficult on Friday when raids took place, and it's important that I begin there because that is the cause of the problems that have happened in the city of Los Angeles and other cities. This was this was provoked by the White House. The reason why, we don't know.
Oh, when the raids took place, that's the cause of the problems apparently. Really? Not the illegal activity, not the open border policies, not the decades of failed leadership. No, the real problem was when they decided to finally enforce the law. And she says the reason why we don't know? What do you mean you don't know? You don't know why the federal government is enforcing federal immigration law in a city with nearly 1 million undocumented migrants? Come on. Anyway, I'll fix the video for you. Here's what she meant to say.
Hi guys, I called on this press conference to let everyone know that I am in fact retarded.
Behind there, I can still see you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hide behind. Hey, that black SUV, I got the plate. I'm coming to your house at 5 in the morning. Hey, Jim, you. Throw something else, I dare you. Throw something else, I dare you. Do it again. Do it again. Let's go. You ain't getting away from me.
Don't come on my page and say that people should be in this country legally. Don't fucking do it. This is ridiculous. It's inhumane. You are a human being, and don't you dare use Jesus' name or God's name in this and say that this is what he would want and pretend to be a Christian, because you're not. This is pure evil. You are scum of the earth. These are people. These are mothers. These are fathers. These are human beings. And all you care about is where they are geographically. Shame on you. Do better. Be better.
Oh, I see. So now having laws makes you evil. Do these people just not want borders at all? Like every other country on earth? Even the poorest ones have borders. But no, apparently America's the only one where the laws are inhumane. LA County has 9.6 million people. Guess how many are estimated to be there illegally? Nearly 1 million. That's more than the population of entire cities. At what point are you going to finally say, okay, maybe this is a problem? 2 million? 10 million? Or do you just keep the gates wide open forever? There are about 700 million people worldwide living in extreme poverty. Should we just let all of them in as well? Because of your feelings?
Fuck no, baby!
Anyway, it's not doom and gloom everywhere. These Trump supporters decided to come out and dance in front of the ICE protesters. But on this part of town, these angry, peaceful protesters blocked a car and then got annoyed when it decided not to stop. And then they peacefully smashed the window of that truck.
don't know who need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people be talking shit about America. Hey, if you don't like America, go to another country, bitch. I love this country. I'll protect this bitch.
Straight up. If you're in the country, there's only one thing you can really have in common, and that is the pride of the country you live in, no matter where you come from. Anyway, let's have some updates on what all the crazy liberal women have got to say.
You know what's so funny? Everyone who felt comfy enough to out themselves that they voted for Trump back in January, they're dead silent right now. Dead silent.
Apprehending them and taking them away from their families and their jobs and the lives they've built here doesn't bother you, then you're a bad person. And I don't want to be your friend. And I don't care about your opinion.
I say this in the most disrespectful way possible as a first-generation American whose parent is not from this country. If you got here and you got papers and you agree with what's going on right now, fuck you.
If you are a resident of Los Angeles, California, and you have a large platform on this app on the internet, and you have decided, you have made the conscious choice to not speak out against the ICE raids that are taking place in this city right now, the attack that Los Angeles is feeling in this moment, if you are not sticking your head out for your own community, the city of Los Angeles in which you live, that you benefit so much from, if you can't do that, you do not deserve your platform, and maybe you should fucking move.
And none of these people that are causing all this trouble had any issue with the deportations before. Do I need to remind you of this?
If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. If you plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up. The actions I'm taking are not only lawful, they're the kinds of actions taken by every single Republican president and every single Democratic president for the past half-century. And to those members of Congress who question my authority to make our immigration system work better, or question the wisdom of me acting where Congress has failed, I have one answer. Pass a bill.
California does not really belong to the United States. It belongs to Mexico, and we stole it from them in 1850.
People would not have to be protesting if what was going on in this country was even a little bit normal. Instead of thinking about what's going on, think about what has been going on that causes something like this to go on.
Yeah, I would do absolutely anything for my daughter, and that includes going to a different country to give her a better life. And being undocumented is not a criminal offense, it's a civil one. And if you've ever jaywalked, congratulations, because you've also committed a civil offense. And you're so worried about criminals being in this country, yet you voted for one to run it.
This is one of those moments where silence feels really fucking loud, because what do you mean you're not absolutely horrified by what's happening right now? If you are not absolutely horrified by what's going on right now, your delusion.
I've seen videos of children being separated from their families and families being pulled apart and people crying doesn't elicit any amount of empathy from you. I'm so sorry, but you might be the problem. Empathy and kindness are some of the most powerful things that we have. Everyone you see on here is a person with a story just like you.
I could never and will never be friends with a Trump supporter. And I hate when people act like that statement is like a crazy thing to say. Personally, I like to share similar morals and values with the people I surround myself with. And at this point, it's always been like this, honestly. It's not even political, it's a human rights issue.
Influencer and content creators, if you can't even reshare something, we see you. Speak the fuck up.
There's the American dream and the California dream. There's no Alabama dream. Eat your heart out, Texas, Tennessee, and Florida. This is California. The world looks to us to see that it's possible to live, advance, and prosper together across every conceivable difference. It's what makes this state great, that we don't tolerate that diversity as we once had, but we truly can look today and talk in terms of how we celebrate that diversity.
But don't worry, it's all under control because Trump responds to mostly peaceful protests with mostly peaceful military. And apparently the Marines are being sent in, which is great. For anybody who's actually on the front line as a police officer, I bet they are so happy that the Marines are coming in to work alongside them.
Look at this.
Then what happens to my kid? I can't help you. But you can if you could just move out the way. We're not going to. How is this a peaceful protest if there's nothing to do? No, it's not.
How do you as white people feel about stopping a black woman from going to work?
Oh no, not work. I care so much.
So you don't care about stopping black people from going to work?
Look at this line that you guys are causing. I'm not causing no problems. I'm not trying to. We're just trying to leave.
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the militant parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Raquel.
This is from Glendale, Arizona. They put this tweet out saying, earlier this year, Macklemore released a song declaring F the police, calling us actors with badges, protecting property and a system designed by white supremacy. Well, his house just got robbed by masked men. The actors with badges were hastily called. They shouldn't have turned up.